My life and mind are just spinning. I missed you guys yesterday. I did so many things, I don't even remember what I did. And most of the day, I was just trying to figure out what to do. I do remember that I did this though. I went to the store and got tile for the shower. I'm going to use this ceramic tile on the walls instead of the porcelain because it's way cheaper and we don't have to pay for a porcelain installer. This, I think it looks so cool, veiny, and I even brought a piece of marble over and sat it beside it in the store and it looked so similar to that. So these are going on the wall. This will be on the floor. I'm surprising myself because I don't usually choose gray and there's gray and gray. This will be on the shower floor. And then these are going to be on the rest of the floor in the bathroom. We'll have a copper tub. There possibly will be a brick wall behind the copper tub. I'm very excited about this. This is the fastest decision that I've made in this whole renovation process. We also got a cool old antique sink. It's going to go on top of the marble in the vanity. I think the guy that sent it to me is offering a discount code. I'll have to check before I show it to you. But funny story, the guy that delivered it came up to my door. He parked on the street because he couldn't get his big truck into our drive. And he walked up to my door and he's like, you might want to come see this. I have this sink for you, but I'm not sure if you're going to want to take it. And I was like, is it broken? He said, no, it's not broken. It's just like really old. And it's dirty in a few spots. And I said, that's the way it's supposed to be. This is the vanity that we're using. I'm not sure on the mirror yet. I mean, that's the mirror that goes with it, but it might, if it doesn't look right in there, if it's too big for our space, then I'll probably use a different mirror. But this is the top, and I know it's dirty as well. I don't mind all of the stains and like the yellowing and a little bit of the spots on the marble, and I like how it's beveled. Is that what you call that cut? I like that on the edge. So that will go on that, and then the sink will go on top of that, and then we'll test the mirror out. That's the plan. And yesterday, I know some of you aren't gonna like this, but I decided that I think I want to do concrete counters in the kitchen. So the concrete would go, it would go on this island here all the way around to here. Trav's building us some cabinets. I mean, he's using our old ones and transforming them to kind of fill in the spaces. And he built that around the dishwasher last night. And then we will have quartz or some kind of stone on this part. Because I was running into, with the porcelain, this is going to be so much cheaper too, to do it this way. But the porcelain, when you cut for the sink, there was going to be a big white line. So we couldn't do an undermount. We would have had to do a drop-in sink, which I was okay with. I could have done that, but I would love to have this be like some type of stone on top so we can do an undermount. You guys like my nighttime underwear? This is what they gave me at the thrift store one time as a box, and now it's in the background of a lot of my pictures and sitting on my soon-to-be kitchen sink. Well, I don't know about soon, but this will be the only thing with the stone, quartz, whatever we decide to use. It'll go all the way back to the wall. And then, like I said, this side will be concrete and then this side will be concrete too. So I wanted this to stand out like a statement piece, and I hope it all turns out like my mind is saying it will. The only thing is I'm a little nervous about someone else doing the concrete countertops, and Trav and I really don't have time for that right now, nor will we for a while. So I think we're going to hire it out, but I know it's like a creative thing too, to make it look probably the way that I want it. So I guess I'm going to be like, could you change this? One of you told me one time, I think it maybe was a husband-wife team in Tucson, I thought, that did concrete. If you could send me that in this little box here so I don't miss it in the box, because I can't find it. On a different note, we have a shed full of things that gather. It's a vintage market in town that they do once a month, the second weekend of every month. Their last place had a fire, so they just moved recently, but they're going to come look at all my stuff today and see. We're going to see if they want to buy it. I just have a few things. Just a few. I wanted to redo this thing, but I think I'll just see what they'll give me for it because we don't have anywhere to put more big furniture. And Trav's letting me keep the big armoire that I was gonna sell, but I have to find a spot for that. That's a wrap. Feels so good to have it clean in here. And Trav is going to be excited about this too. This was their old tack room that they kept all their horses' food and everything in. And we're planning on turning this into like a guest quarter kind of thing. And probably putting wood on the ceilings. We'd have to insulate it and close it all up and change out the flooring and do those things. So that's to come in the future. I'm here looking at some remnant slabs for the kitchen sink part that I was talking about doing stone on. This is quartzite. Isn't that so pretty? And then this one is quartz. So this is engineered. The other one is actual stone. And this one I think is the color that we have on one of the hutches that I got a long time ago. You guys probably remember. And I got that other remnant and put it on there. So it kind of match with that if I got that one. But I do really like that one. It's actually going to be the same cost to do the quartzite as it would be to do this one. And quartzite is usually so much more expensive, so it makes me want to do that. I think it's really pretty too, and it would probably go good with concrete. I mean, we want to do the concrete a little bit lighter if we can get it not so dark gray. I don't want white for the concrete counters, but just lighter. They're so sweet. They're going to pull it out for me so I can see what the whole thing looks like. Ooh, that's pretty. What do you vote? This one or the other quartz? This one is so pretty too. And it would match the other room better. I love that quartzite. I think the thing I'm struggling with is that it's so white, and the quartz in our other room is more on the creamy side, like that one, the quartz that they pulled out. It looks, I think, almost similar to that. So it would match that better. The quartzite is really pretty though. I'm not like a stone expert, but I see some of you asking what's the difference. So quartzite is solid stone. Quartz is, what did I call it? Engineered by humans with some stone and like some other stuff. So it's not solid stone, but the quartzite is solid stone. I was surprised that they were giving me the same price for both of them, which makes me want to get the quartzite. There's nothing wrong with quartz. I think it's nice too, but the quartzite is probably more durable. You can probably set hot things on it, where the quartz, you're not supposed to set hot stuff on it. They say it can't stain, but I've heard of people's quartz staining before.
So what you need to look at are quartzites. Quartzites are real stones. People get that confused with quartz. Quartz is the man-made, and because with quartz they use quartzite and resin to make quartz, that's the difference. But quartzites are really great, and they look more like marbles and better coloring. Quartzites and granites are basically the same kind of stone. They're really hard stones and great for kitchens. I highly recommend them. And there are some great quartzites that are lighter in color. I would try Calcutta Lux. I think there's White Lux and White Princess.
They have all these slabs that you can come look at. I like this, that you can see all the big part of the slab, and you can mark it off yourself. I like that about it, because when you only see the little tiny pieces, you can't get the full effect of what the big slabs look like. This one's really pretty too. I'm not partnering with them or anything. I just thought I would share because I think it's super convenient, and they were nice and so helpful.